Hi, hello everyone. So today we are going to start a new topic called two-dimensional array. So as we seen in our previous class that how we can declare a 1D array and related working with it, that how we can get input from the user side and how to print its elements and how to change its element. Okay, so now it's time to move on to the two-dimensional array. So here is the slide I made for you. So basically array is not bound to be the one dimensional or two dimensional, right? It may be multidimensional also, right? So here you could see that the array is three dimensional, but it is not of our scope. So we are just going to the next topic, next slide, that is two dimensional array. Two dimensional array is nothing but a array having two subscript to be indexed for its element, right? Here you can see the simplest form of multidimensional array is two dimensional array. Okay, so here is the syntax how we can build a 2D array. Okay, so first of all you need to know the indexing, how it is working. I hope that you all know that how uh, the table is looking like. It is nothing but a tabular table where you can see there are so many rows and so many columns are there. So as they are countable, so we can see there are three rows indexing from 0, 1 and 2 and four columns indexing from 0 to 3, right? Suppose what is the address of this cell, right? So how we could face this address? This address is nothing but row 1 column 2, right? So first you need to consider the row value, then column value. So by this way we are getting the element of this particular cell. We need to write a of 1 and 2. Okay, so all there's a theoretical part, and there it may be any number, right? It may be 13, 14, 13 rows, 14 columns. As per your requirement you can make your array for working, right? So initialization of two-dimensional array. Here is the code that how we can initialize a two-dimensional array, right? So before we going to initialize the array of two-dimensional, first we need to consider that how many rows and how many columns we need actually to perform our task inconveniently, right? Suppose if you want to store marks of 5, uh, 5 is very big number, so marks of 4 students, right? They all are giving their 3 exams, which is called first exam, second exam and third exam. You could say this is the pre-semifinal, semifinal and final exam, right? Okay, so if you want to make this to fit into an array, then how you could make this possible? You just need to mention one is this and this. 1 2 3 4, 4 students, student 1 2 3 and 4, and it is the marks of its first exam, second exam and third exam. This is for exam, first exam, second exam and third exam. So if you want to find the marks of second test of third student, then how you could make this possible? Third student means these two. Okay, second test means 1, so this value will be the marks of the second test of the student third, right? Easily we are giving this answer. So let us solve this in a particular way. Suppose the first student is getting marks, uh, all the exams are in between 100, so he is getting 50, he is getting 60 and 90. Second student is getting 75, 85 and 80. Third student is 99, 90 and 100. And third one and the last one student, he is getting marks 65, 95 and 100. So here we can see that the first student scored 90 in its final exam. In this tabular, by this tabulation, we are confirmly say or easily say the answers of any questions, right? So we need to configure this this data structure into our program. So that's why we are need and two-dimensional array, right? Here you could see there are 3 rows and 4 columns, whatever it may be. You can make it by your own. So accessing of two-dimensional array, before going to the accessing of this two-dimensional array, okay, so I want to open a link where you can see that the elements of the array has been putted in this number 6 number of line. So here two loops has been used to face the elements of this array. I am just going to run this code. Okay, so you are getting the elements are there, right? So this is all about the two-dimensional array in theoretical aspects. Now it's time to do the practical, that your learning should be very much easy for you. Okay, so we are going to start to build a program for which, for this kind of data, right? Okay, so first of all I want to remove all these things, unnecessary things from here and here. Okay, now it is time to do some coding first. Okay, so I need to mention an array, right? So int, I can say the array name should be scores, right? It will be very much convenient if I give a score number name score, and as this is a two-dimensional array, so we could write like this. Okay, so first thing is that I need to make it more understandable, so that's why I am just doing it. What is this? Tab, tab, tab and tab. Okay, okay. Marks of first student he is getting how many marks? 50, 60 and 90. 50, 60 and 90, right? Now it is second student. We are just making this tabular form in our programming. 75, 85, 80, 75, 85 and 80, and okay, here 99, 90 and 100, 99, 90, 100. I need to put some spaces, by that it will look good, right? Okay, so what is the marks of student 4? 65, 95 and 100. 65, 95 and 100. So after seeing this formula, we can easily say that number of rows are here 4 and number of column is here is 3, right? So now it's look cool. I hope there is no problem at all. So print if marks of second test of third student. Okay, so how we could print the value? Percentage of d, because all these are integer elements, right? So scores. Okay, first you need to mention the row number, means third student means 3 minus 1, because in computer science it is be treated as 2, and second test, that means second minus 1. Okay, So if you are going to print this, you are getting an answer that 90. Yeah, it is exactly correct or not, we are going to see it. Student 1, 2, 3. Okay, student 3 got 90 in its second test, right? Similarly, we could make similar another questions also. Suppose control V. Okay, so now here is the question that marks of third student, marks of third test of last student. So last student means we have four number of students, so it would be 4 minus 1, and third test means 3 minus 1. We could directly write 3 minus 1, that is 2 also, it will work exactly, no issue at all. Okay, so we are going to write 2 instead of 3 minus 1, it will work. And we are expecting that the answer should be third test of last student, that will be 100. So are we are getting the correct answer? Yes, 100. So we forget to give a slash in here, so that's why we are getting this kind of output. Okay, so this is the process that how we are getting the answer, right? So I think it is convenient for you to trace all these things. Okay, so now we want to show our data like this way: student this, and exam this. Okay, so we are going to write like an array which is called exam 1 2 3, and students 1, it will getting this. Okay, so by this way we are going to make an tabular form with our this array. I hope we need to erase this all. Using two for loops we could make this possible. First, give a fancy output, print if exam scores or exam numbers, right? Control T, tab, first exam, second exam, and third exam. Second and first exam. We need to change a line. Okay, okay, so now need to print for int students 0 to students less than of 4 students plus plus. Okay, so for each students we need to print the value of itself, right? So for int test starting from 0, test less than of 3, test plus plus. Okay, so each time we need to write print f percentage of d t tab. Okay, and there is space needed. Okay, okay, and after finishing this, print f slash n, and before that we need to print printf student percentage of d slash t this, and this is students plus 1. Okay, I hope it would run, and we forget to give a value here. Scores student and test. Yes. This is the output we are getting by writing this simple code. So I hope you are getting the answer that student 4 is getting 100 in his third exam and all. Okay, so this is the beauty of two-dimensional array, or you can say the multi-dimensional array. So I hope it is clear to you right now. So let's hope for the next tutorial. Okay, so next tutorial we are going to do something else. So thank you very much for today, and here is the code and here is the output. So hope you are getting so much fun here. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.